Honestly, I'm so chuffed.
This is a rare sight to see.
I have to say I'm getting a little bit stressed over this flooring. Hi guys, we are Nick and Sam and this right here is Lord Onyx. We have been living and travelling in self-built camper vans since 2018 and between us we have converted 4 vans. For the past few series we have been vlogging our van life adventures which has taken us through Spain, Portugal, Scotland, Norway and Germany. But if you know anything about van life, a build is always calling. So this time around, Tara will be resting her wheels whilst we take on the challenge of building van number 5.
Nick, forget all those manual tools we got yesterday. Look what we've just been sent.
Oh my god, this
We've
is all
got
the
the
Ryobi
power.
stuff. Let's quickly unbox it and check them out.
What have we actually got in the goodie box?
So we've got 2 batteries and a charging dock, a single one. And we've got some glasses, was it? Some Ryobi safety glasses, just for me.
It's probably got to be me. I'm a bit more clumsy than you, Nick.
But the things I'm more excited about, go on, open it up.
It's like Christmas. My birthday, late birthday. We've got a combi drill.
Yeah.
Ta-da.
But you've left one of them over there. We've got a circular saw.
Wow.
And we're going to build a track for it. And a sander, an orbital sander. I was like, what is it?
Wow,
yeah.
Cool.
Really happy with
this. Feels like
this.
Christmas. And this as well, it's got like a little suction thing on it, so wherever we stand we don't have to worry about the mess.
And it's all cordless as well, so and we've got like a power bank and stuff just in case, but we were looking for cordless, weren't we?
We're
so
all powered up, man. Thank you. Thank you, Ryobi. I love you. Oh my god.
Thank you, Ryobi.
It actually feels like a kid at Christmas.
I know. I can't see anything because of the sun.
Let's get it all open.
Yeah, let's get it.
Whoa, cool. Cool.
So happy, so chuffed to use this because the tools we've been using are either Sam's dad's or some old won't name brands, but it was a value range brand that wasn't the strongest. So looking forward to some real tools. Yeah. Right, so what is the actual plan for today then?
We're going to get the floor up.
Yeah.
And then actually treat things.
We realised we should have probably done the floor first because then we wouldn't have all this sitting on top of the floor. But that's hindsight for you. So yeah, we're going to just put all it. Fortunately, it's a dry day, so we're going to pull all that out and do the floor really quickly and start treating the rust and stuff if there is any. Yeah?
Definitely some.
Yeah, there is a little bit here on the wheel arch. So yeah, let's crack on.
We also got this awesome bit set.
Perfect. Definitely needs a vacuum and a good sanding, but I think it's a good piece of ply which is going to save us £40. This is what we're working with. So we are only working in the day because we're in the middle of an estate, so we don't want to be too loud, and then we're trying to do tip runs quite frequently so that we're not piling up all our stuff on the street. Sam's house is literally just 3 down, so I know it's fine, but we just don't want to be an eyesore to anyone. The wind just blew it back.
Yay!
And if I show
Ooh, that is filth. Wow, this is actually becoming a nightmare. I think maybe 2 of 10 screws have actually come out and I've had to use a bit of a drill bit, put it in the end and hammer it in really hard to try and create a groove, then try and drill some out. The majority of them had to just drill straight out, so I've just got a drill bit, drilled the head off and then I've been able to pull the board over the top. You can see I've had to drill out all of these here. They've all been drilled. But finally, got one board in. I've just come for a realisation. I thought I'd try some of the different bits. So instead of using this multi-purpose bit that goes through wood, to drill the top of the screws. I've been using a masonry bit, and honestly it has been chewing through the screws. So top tip, use a masonry bit if you've got some sticky screws. Oh yeah! The floor is up, yes! Woo!
I've literally left Sam this morning, didn't I? Because I found a giant puffball mushroom that I wanted to prep and try.
Priorities.
And I've come back
here
and
smashing
the
up the
floor
floor.
is all up.
You know what? It looks really good condition as well. It just needs to clean. Other than
Honestly,
that,
I'm so chuffed. I hate doing bits like this, like any hard work. I'm not joking. Anything that's like needs a lot of strength, I don't like. I prefer all the carpentry. Oh my god, I sat in that. And then I just come back and just sweep everything up. It is really dirty under here, but the metal is clean, so I think we're gonna get the floor done by the end of today. Especially if Sam's working as hard as he has been.
This is yours?
Yeah! Do you want to put it in here? I don't need but that end bit. We're keeping one of these each so we can use them to lean on as we do the build. Aren't we?
Yeah.
I'm really excited. I'm so happy that I didn't have to do the floor. As Sam takes out the last floor panel, I began giving the floor some TLC. About 20 screws needed removing and a few fortunately small rust patches needed sanding down. But we will continue this later on as we need to pop out to get some supplies.
Finally the entirety of the floor is up, but this last piece, as you can see, is very mouldy. So we'll either keep it, use it as a template and cut a new piece, or maybe sand it back, but probably not because it looks terrible. But other than that, the floor's up. Good morning, guys. So yesterday we didn't quite finish the floor, did we?
Yeah, we didn't achieve the goals we wanted to, but there's a good reason. When we went driving to the shops, we got stuck in traffic, so by the time we got back, it was too dark to do anything, wasn't it?
I think that's plausible enough. So
yeah.
we did make quite a lot of progress, and we've cleaned the floor up. It's looking quite good.
Yeah.
We're gonna sand that one bit of ply down, get it all down today, and then we'll head off to the shops again today and buy some flooring.
Because by the time we got there, because we were stuck in traffic, the shop had shut, so it was just a big fail of a drive, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, so flooring today.
Check this out. So Nick's going to be going around the floor, taking all the screws out that we destroyed yesterday, and I'm going to be following behind doing all the rust treatment.
Guys, we're finally getting to use the Orbit sander. I'm really excited for this one because all of the sanders I've used in the past haven't had a bag on it, so the dust just goes everywhere. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this actually performs. Look at that! Don't even need goggles. Upon inspection of the final floor panel, we noticed the board wasn't black with mould, but still very wet and grimy. The black was dirt stuck to the glue used to hold the foam squares down. We've just had another delivery from Dodomat this time for our sound deadening. We've gone for the Dodo Sound Deaden Pro. We've got 40 sheet box and it should cover all of the van. Didn't expect to get the sound deadening in today, but happy with that. And now it's time to start on the floor. It's all clean and ready for the foil to go in. So with the flooring, we've decided to just do foil insulation only, followed by plywood and then the vinyl flooring. I did that in my small van and in all honesty, like the temperature on your feet from my small van versus the van we've got now, which has rigid board insulation, it's really not that big of a difference. The big game changer is just putting a carpet or rug down or something. So yeah, that's why we are literally just doing full insulation for this van. It's now time to get the ply flooring back in. As Sam goes around screwing them down, I'm attempting to sand down the boards to make them flush and remove some wet patches to help it dry out quicker. Right guys, that's the end of day 3.
It seems that we're not progressing as fast as we'd like to, but it's the very small things, and it puts into perspective how much time it actually takes to do small things.
Yeah, because like popping out just to get flooring, that's hours gone. It's not popping out, and then now it's actually only 6 o'clock, so we could easily get the floor finished today, but we're filming, so we know we're filming, but sometimes we forget how many hours we actually do have in the day. So we're not going to put the vinyl in that we picked today. Did I show it them?
I don't think so. Maybe that's a nice reveal for tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll show you tomorrow.
We'll get the rest of the floor screwed down
tonight,
let everything dry. We've treated the wood. We've sanded it all down, so literally tomorrow we just need to whack the line.
Yeah, and also I didn't kind of want to put the vinyl down because I want the plywood to be able to air a bit more. What else have we done? The sound deadening.
Sound deadening, yeah.
Yeah, so we actually have achieved quite a lot, and I know if it wasn't getting dark and we weren't filming, we'd have had the flooring complete today.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we'll catch you guys in the morning.
Ciao.
Night. Day 4 of the Dork van build.
And it's time to get that floor finally in. Okay. So we had a quick Google yesterday. We found a solution: 50% bleach, 50% water. We soaked it all down, and personally, I think it's came out quite good. We gave it a good sand back. I think that should do the job. It looks really good. It's
looking much better than I thought it would come out. That's why I was contemplating buying new ply, but
it's only black over there. But this is from, like, the glue and the little plastic stuff that was on top of it.
Yeah.
Good job.
So the plywood flooring is all in now, and I thought I'd just run over a few things that we did to put it into the floor. No, I need to start again. We have these self-tapping countersunk screws from Toolstation. We've got them in all different sizes. We have a impact driver drill, which means we didn't have to pilot hole anything. We could just whack it straight through into the metal ribbing underneath. And we just put the screws all around the outside and through the centre, so when you stand on it, there is no like bubbling. Is that right? Bubbling? Yeah. Like, you know, so it doesn't go up, so when we put the lino down, it's going to be really flush. The other thing I wanted to mention are these holes. So these have already been cut out from the ply. We did think about filling it, but we've decided not to, because actually the positioning of where they all are will be underneath storage units or kitchen units, so it's not going to affect walking around. You're not going to fall into a hole. So we're going to leave that as it is, and it's time to put the lino or vinyl in, and this is what we've gone for. I didn't show it you yesterday, so I'm not sure what colour it will appear on the camera, but it's like an off beige. In my head I call it driftwood colour because we're going for a beachy kind of Moroccan-y, Kefalonian theme, aren't we?
Yeah.
What was that? Oh, screw. There we go. So time to put the floor in. So is it vinyl or lino?
Lino?
Lino? Okay, lino. So this lino sheet is 3 meters 40, or a bit longer because we got like the ends, by 2 meters, and the van is 175 by 3 meters 20. We're going to start from here. We're going to staple gun it in, and we're also going to be doing glue, spray glue underneath to hold it down to the floor. And then once all of the furniture is in, it's going to hold it still anyway. Ow, my hands. Here is like crushing. I think we could do a moving that thing over. For the lino flooring, we rolled it all out and tacked it down with a staple gun. We used a metal scraper and hammer to help find the edge of the van, and we cut away all excess material and upward slits where the wheel arches are to make the lino more manageable, especially around the curves. After that, we did the final cuts around the edge of the floor, which was not as easy as it looks on camera. I have to say I'm getting a little bit stressed over this flooring. If I do one tiny cut wrong, it sends me into sweats. Really, it's not that bad, but I'm such a perfectionist with things, it's stressing me out. To be fair, I have never actually put vinyl flooring in. I've always done laminate flooring or stick-on like laminate flooring, so you can work with one little piece at a time. So having to work with such a mass sheet and get it like crushed right up to the corners is a lot of manpower, but yeah, so far happy, except it is a little bit like on the sides. There's literally about 2 more meters to go and it's done, and then we can spray glue it all down. Look how neat that edge is. That's literally my last cut, and that one was perfect. And it's the one that's gonna go underneath a little like metal corner trim. To be fair, you're not gonna see any of it, but still, it would have been nice if my cuts were like that the whole way around.
While Nick stresses over the floor, I'm going to keep out of her way and focus on the bulkhead. To get these out, this is just a standard little hex nut. For these rivets over here, I'm not sure if you can see actually, you need to get a drill bit which is slightly bigger and literally just drill straight through and it'll just pop straight off. Then we can just pull the bulkhead away. This is a 14mm.
This is slow. To stick the floor down, we spray glued underneath it all and staple gunned around the outside, where you won't be able to see once the build is complete.
You're going to do it here though, yeah? You're not going to put a face off that. and that is going to be a wrap. Yeah, I think we've got quite far, to be honest.
Yeah.
We've got the floor down, the linos in. Now we just need to focus on the exterior bits, get them ordered.
Yeah, I've been really crap at deciding on what we're going to have in the van, like whether we're going to have push-out windows or sliding windows, so I've just taken so long to do that.
These are important things.
They are important things, so we can't actually crack on any further than this because we don't have any of the materials or appliances? Not appliances.
Yeah, appliances. We've
Or
got,
whatever.
got appliances
We
either.
haven't got any of it. So the fan, the windows, the heater, we're going to sort that, the electrics,
Yeah,
solar,
the
all the
wires,
exterior bits. And the reason why we want the heater sooner as well is so when it does get really cold, we can work in the warmth.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm pretty chuffed with where we've got to.
So am I. I think it looks absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
And to be honest, this is like a nice little driftwood going on.
You know it, you know it. I love it. I went into the shops going for dark wood, didn't I?
Yeah.
Then you were like, I quite like this, and I was like, you know what? I quite like it
I think
too.
I have the designer's eye.
Yeah, you must do.
Next vlogs, I guess, are going to be high intensity of the stress, cutting holes in the van as
yeah,
well. So.
and I want to say it will be next week, but we just don't know when the products will be arriving, so we'll see. But yeah, okay, we'll wrap up. Yeah, right. Catch you next week. Ciao.
Didn't say thumbs up, subscribe to that.
Oh yeah.
We did not finish that off properly at all. Guys, if you've enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on those notifications.
There we go. We'll catch you next week.
Ciao.